Yes. This is Intercontinental Sport TV back again with another video about the countdown. This is day 5. My name is Yemi Ilori. Welcoming everybody to this show. Quickly, we want to quickly get into because we have so many things to get into. Going to look at the teams that are arriving at the moment and also the stadium name and the team list. And also, we'll be listening for the update, the fantastic update, the latest update from our correspondent in Cameroon, Mbuye, is should be on ground, and yes, it's really available at the moment. Let's quickly get into what I scheduled for today that we're looking at. Some teams are already arriving, and also, we'll be looking at this group today. That's Group B: Guinea, Malawi, Senegal, and Zimbabwe. That's the group we'll be looking into. At the moment, this is all I got from the clips of the picture I've gotten from a correspondent. And this is Team A. This Group A, where we're having Cameroon, Burkina Faso, Ethiopia, Cape Verde. This the stadium they'll be using in Yaoundé. This Olembe Stadium. It's going to be historic, and also that's the time, the date. Okay, there's no time there yet. Okay, and also we'll be looking at Group B as well. The stadium is called Kong. Sorry about that. I'm very bad in names. I'm very so bad in names. Senegal will be there. Zimbabwe, Malawi, Guinea. Also Group C, where we have is also going to be playing Yaoundé. That's Amadou Adijo. I think this is one of the historical stadium in Cameroon. Um, Ghana will be there. Comoros and Gabon. They'll be slugging it out in that stadium. Also, the next Group D, that's my country, Nigeria. That is will be in um, Garua. That's Rumende Aja. That's where Nigeria will be slugging it out with their counterpart Egypt, Sudan, and Guinea-Bissau. Also, in Group E, the name of the stadium is Japoma in Daula, where Algeria, Sierra Leone, Guinea, Equatorial Guinea, and Cote d'Ivoire will also be playing. The name of the stadium is called Japoma. And the next group is Group F. That's Tunisia, Mali, Mauritania, and Gambia. The name of the stadium is Guimen. I think this is written in French. Yeah, to be precise, yes. And the name of the stadium is Guimen. Well, the team list, they're all already out. This is the coach, Kaba Diwara, of, that's, okay, that's the team news of, I think it's from Malawi. And um, also there's, yeah, there's the team list. Senegal team list, they're all out, and also Zimbabwe, they're all out. And also want to show the picture of the Comoros. They're already in. I think they came out from before flying to Cameroon. They went for Aji, um, which is unusual in the at this moment, but they're showing us they're ready for it. I kind of like this country. I don't know. I kind of like it. Comoros. That's the first time I'll be seeing them. And also Burkina Faso already in ground on ground. Sorry, and that's the team boss. That's the boss, and also the Malawians. The team Malawi arrives. That's them. Before I start calling on my co-panelists, they are ready to fire on. It's going to be a fantastic show today. If you're watching this for the first time, this is Intercontinental Sport TV. It's all about us. It's all about football. It's all about the sport in general, not only football, it's soccer, and it's all about us. So we are trying to showcase Africa to the world. We want to. So you're watching this for the first time. Please subscribe, like the videos, and also share. Let's reach out to people. This is what we got to do. Right now, we're doing the Afcon Cameroon 21 countdown. This is day 5. Before I start calling my guys, I'll quickly take a short break. I'll be right back. Yeah, back again. This is day 5, countdown day 5. Let me start calling in Mbuye. First of all, I want to let me bring it in. That's our correspondent from Cameroon. Let's see what he got for us today. I think the network is apparently bad. I can't. Can you hear me? Sir Mbuye, what's going
Yeah,
on?
yeah, yeah. I
Yeah.
can get to. I can get to.
All right, fantastic. Good to have you today. Today is countdown day 5, and I know you have a lot to tell all of us. But before I allow you to start talking, let me bring in my other crew too. Kunle Faiga is on standby from Nigeria. He's ready to go. Lexi,
Yeah, boss.
yeah, what's
I
going on?
greet
I
you.
know we talk about Manchester United. We're in crisis. We're in chaos. We'll talk
No,
about it.
no. Let's relax. Let's relax.
Let's
Let's
relax.
relax.
Okay. I
Samuel,
want
I
to
greet
call.
you. Well
All
done.
right. All right. I want to bring in Tolu as well. He's standing in by. He is a Liverpool fan. I'll call him. What am I going to call him?
A hot
Gallagher of
liver.
Gallagher
A
of our own
a
sport TV.
a
And oh my God, let me bring him in
a hot
quickly.
Liverpool fan.
The hot lipper.
No be small hot
No
too.
be small thing, man. Backstage is crazy. Do I have Tolu
Uh,
there?
yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
Tolu.
Good evening,
What's
everyone.
going on? Good to see you.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening, everyone. Good to see us this evening. I can hear
It's hard.
backstage. Hot Liverpool fan. I'm ready to fire this evening. Let's go.
Thank you, Tolu. Thank you for having you. Salah is getting ready. Also from Nigeria, Lagos is ready to go. Let me bring him in. But first, before I bring him in, I'm going to allow Mbuye to give us the lowdown of what we have, the update for today. I've shown the team list and the name of the stadium. It's going to give us inside details of the latest update. Silas, what's going on, bro?
Good, eve-
Good evening.
Boss.
good
How
evening
you
to you.
doing?
Hello.
Good evening
This
to
is
you, and good
countdown day
evening to
5. It's
everyone.
getting hotter and hotter. Backstage is incredible.
Yeah,
Liverpool, Arsenal, they're
exactly.
all slugging. It's all right. I'm waiting for Hayes. If he's around the corner, he
He,
should.
he, he, he must be around. He has to be around. I came on air very fast because of him.
Oh my goodness, it's going to get hot.
A-
You
And
know,
I hope you won't be working it.
Definitely not. Definitely not.
oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Quickly, let's go straight into this. We have limited time for today. Sir Mbuyi, what do you have for us? The latest update.
Yeah, I think as regarding the updates, I think it was just the issue of Senegal having to postpone their trip to Cameroon to a few hours due to suspected cases of coronavirus, and I think that was later on trashed. And I think also looking at it at the level of the Super Eagles of Nigeria, that they have a friendly match scheduled against. Sport of Garua, and that will take place on Friday, January 7, 2002, in Garua. But no fans are allowed to be part of this encounter. And also, the Super Eagles are expected in Cameroon today later in the night. And also talking at Burkina Faso, they arrived late yesterday after leaving Abu Dhabi. However, four of their players didn't make the trip due to the fact that they tested positive for COVID-19. And I
Wow.
think and then on other sad note is the situation of Max Allen Gredel of Ivory Coast, who plays for Turkish side club Sivasspor. He is bereaved. This is Max Gredel. Today
Sorry.
he got the news that his father has passed on, and think it's a very sad one for him. And I
Sorry.
think it is said in a
Our
quote,
condolence.
Max Gredel, yeah, in a quote he said, Father, I told you I'm going for the Afcon and I'm coming back. But I think
Wow.
as of now, the reasons for the death of his father they are not yet made public. And I think also looking at Comoros Island that arrived Cameroon today. They are
Mm.
the first team in Pool F to arrive Cameroon, and this was after they went to Mecca to pray at the prayer in Mecca before coming to Cameroon. I think they already arrived Yaoundé, and from Yaoundé they shall be coming to the southwest region where they'll be playing at the Limbe Omnisport Stadium. That is the Ngeme Omnisport Stadium. And also Team Malawi. Team Malawi is the first team in Group B to arrive Bafoussam, where they'll be playing at the Kwenkong Stadium. So Malawi are already there. Malawi has already arrived there. And also I think we have Zimbabwe. Zimbabwe that are already on their way. They are presently on their way to Bafoussam also. So I think also, and then you look at the level of this issue again. This issue, yeah, that's the pool B playing in Kwekong in Bafoussam. That's the west regional part of Cameroon. And also looking at the situation of bonuses. The situation of bonuses, I think African countries are usually known when it comes to issues of bonuses. And I think this time was the Gabonese national team, where the players said they expected their match bonuses to be paid before they could leave for Cameroon. And I think as of now, we are expecting to see that these issues are settled before these clubs should leave. So as of now, these are some of the latest updates that are coming as far as Afcon is concerned. And I think, like I was talking about Comoros, I think the population of Southwest, they're already expecting Comoros Island to come to the Southwest region, because they will be there alongside. You have Tunisia and other clubs, other countries that will be there, that are playing there. And I think everything's already set. Considering the fact that Limbe is a town that hosted the Afcon, the African Women's Nations Cup in 2016. They also hosted the Chan, and now they are hosting the African Nations Cup. So it shows that the experience is there. The people are there living the moment, and also trying to grade the various competitions and their magnitude.
Wow. Thank you so much, Sam Buye. We're so glad for that information. Now, let's quickly get straight into this. I'm waiting for his. Tolu is also waiting for his to be around. Wow, this is Group B. This is where we want to go into. We have Guinea, Malawi, Senegal, Zimbabwe. Silas, I want to go straight. I want to start from you, please. What do you say about this group? Is it a very easy group from your own point of view? Guinea,
Eh,
Malawi, Senegal, Zimbabwe. What do you feel about this group?
Well, I, I wouldn't necessarily say it's going to be easy group. Most especially when you have teams that play the likes of similar football.
Yeah.
Sometimes it may not be easy as expected. Take for example Guinea, um, Zimbabwe. When you look at the texture and the nature of their style of play, is somehow similar. Most of the times they tend to pass the ball to the wings. They are this kind of a team that are very fast going from the wing. They may not be having popular names, but when it comes to their style of play, they are very sharp, quicker from the wing. So it's always a tough one when each of these teams goes head to head. You may be removing Senegal based on the quality of players they have, the depth of their squad, and some other things. Or you may have pointed them out to be the top notch in this group. Fine, but when you look at the like of Guinea, Zimbabwe, Malawi, Guinea looks a bit ahead, but if you look at it on a balanced scale of football, sometimes the surprises may take you where you never expected. But I feel if Guinea should get it right, they may eventually be going up with Senegal from this group. While the likes of Malawi and Zimbabwe will just have to pull out some little bit of surprises in the game, in the group
Mm.
rather. But I feel on a general term, Senegal should be running away, if not with 9 points. If anything short of 9 points for
Yeah.
Senegal in this group, I will be very, very disappointed. Uh,
Yeah, Kunle, straight to you. Who do you think is going
Mm.
to come out from this group? Kunle, Group B, where we
Uh,
have Guinea, Malawi, Senegal, and Zimbabwe.
it's clearly Senegal. I mean, we don't need to have a debate about that. They are currently the number one ranked team in Africa. I don't know where they are. I don't know where they are. What their ranking is in the. Let me check where they are ranked in the world. So it's for Senegal to take, and like Silas mentioned, like Senegal should be taking 9 points.
9 point.
Yes, they should. I mean, because they have what it takes to get it done. So I think the rest would now be left for the other three to slug it out. And for me, I think I will tip Guinea for second place because Guinea also have a very good. Okay, Senegal are ranked 20th. They are ranked 20th presently in the world. And
Wow.
you see, that
Wow.
means Senegal is in the
That's
top 20.
top
That's
20.
yeah,
Wow.
yeah. That means the Senegal is in the top 20. I mean, that goes to tell you that they are a really top side. So I think it's going to be left for Guinea. And if we look at Guinea, I'm trying to let me see with Guinea's performances in the Africa Cup of Nations. I think they've had a bit of a decent run because Guinea is a team that maybe they don't have many fantastic footballers like that, but at least but at least it's they are okay. They have a decent team, though they are going to miss out with certain players such as Florentin Pogba, who is out with injury, but who is out injured. But there's going to be Navigator, who is a very crucial player for them,
Player
and he
for
can
them.
make things and he can make things happen. So I expect Guinea to have the better of Malawi and Zimbabwe, but it's going to be a tough. It's not going to be that easy, but I still expect them to go through.
Well, thank you,
That's
Kunle.
Guinea. Yeah.
All right. Sambuye, I'm coming to ask you this. What do you feel about the let me put it this way. The host country, is it they're always I mean favored to win this competition? Are they always I mean looking at the fact that they are the one hosting? So are they why are they can we consider them the most favorite to win the competition in your own point from your own point of view?
I think that's a very tough question. That's a very tough question, considering the caliber of players that we have. We have players, but I think now it all goes about the level of determination. How determined are they? But I think Cameroon in the past years have proven that as when they go into a competition, as the competition unfolds, that's how the more stronger they become. And I think we have the backing of the population. The population will be there, but I fear that due to measures that have been put in place, I'm afraid that we might not have that turnout as far as matches are concerned when the national team is playing. But I think we have the record. Look at the record. I think we have gone for close to 24 years without any without suffering any defeat at home. But I think most of these games are games that have been played. A good number of these games have been played at the Amadou Ahidjo Stadium, and that is somewhere that has been the fortress of the individual Lions of Cameroon. But this time they'll be playing in a different stadium. That is the Olembe Stadium. So I think that like an African, I'll be asking myself if we have transferred the ancestors that have made us
So,
unbeatable. Yeah, I mean, we have transferred those same ancestors to the Olympic Stadium. So I
all
think that is
right.
what we're looking at because that is something that I think going by history, we are very tough, but also another history doesn't favor us, and that's the history 1972 where we hosted the African Nations Cup and we failed to win at home because many of the trophies that we have won, all of these trophies have been away from home. But looking at the competition, I think about 7 countries have hosted the competitions. They have hosted the competition, and the trophy has stayed where they hosted the competition. So I think why not us, Cameroon? Cameroon will also be looking at repeating or joining those countries that have hosted and kept the trophy. So I think I'm very very positive. I'm very very positive. Like I usually say, the game there's nothing difficult in football. Everything is possible because nobody ever believed that we're able to win the trophy in 2017 because the team we took to Gabon wasn't a side that anybody could reckon with, but we came back with a trophy.
Fantastic. Before I come to Tolu, let me quickly ask Sambuye for one more question. What's the atmosphere right now in your country right now in Cameroon now? What's the atmosphere about the whole tournament? What's the atmosphere? Is it bubbling? Everybody's ready? What can you say about the atmosphere over there now?
I think saying that everybody is ready is understanding because I think in
Wow.
all the fora, everywhere you go, radio, maybe TV, all the social media platform, It's all about Afcon, Afcon, Afcon everywhere. This is a competition that everyone has been waiting for. Because if I
Wow.
remember, there is this phrase, there's this phrase or this word that Cameroonians have been used to. That Cameroonians have so much been used to with it, and that phrase, the phrase in French, glissement. Glissement has been a situation where the shifting, that's shifting. If roughly translated English means shifting. Because if I remember, Cameroon was to host the previous edition, but many thought that they would take it from Cameroon, but they had to shift the hosting to another year. And that's when the 2021 now came in. And due to this coronavirus pandemic again, they had to shift it again to 2022. So I think finally it is happening. And Cameroonians are so much happy because there have been a lot of obstacles. There have been a lot of news coming in that CAF was going to take the hosting right from Cameroon and give it to another country, and Cameroonians were so worried about it. But having the competition taking part finally in Cameroon, I think Cameroonians everywhere are bubbling. And I'll tell you,
Wow.
all junctions you have seen some towns, some municipalities have even created fan zones. Fan zones do that. Fans can come in there and watch games of the African
Free.
Nations Cup. Yeah, for free. This is some of the things
Wow.
that some
That's good.
councils in some municipalities are trying to do to give fans where they can come in, sit and watch games in a giant screen, and also why not share drinks and why not share at least some treeables.
Thank you. Fantastic. Now, Tolu, easy. Totally easy. Yeah, we can't find a easier yet, so we got to move on. At this moment, Tolu, I just want to throw this. You know, we started a discussion yesterday about foreign base and home base. Could you still shed more a little bit light on this issue? I mean, which one is more better? I mean, we're still going to do our debate on that, but what do you think about even our own Super Eagles? You know, we always go for the foreign base during qualification. We always go for the home base. But from your point of view, what do you want to say to it? Right
Yes,
on, Tolu.
I have a lot to say to that. But if you would permit me, I would like to quickly ask a very quick question from Mbuye, just before I go into that, from what he said. So Mbuye, I have a question. So what if Cameroon exits in the, let's say, quarterfinal? Do you think it's going to affect the mood of the Afcon, the mood of the people? Because I see Cameroon leaving the competition in the quarterfinal. So I want to think of what's going to be like.
No, normally, if Cameroon comes out at that level, Cameroonians will not be happy. Will not be happy that their darling team is coming out at that moment. But I think there's one thing that is certain about Cameroonians.
But yeah, please
One
don't
thing
speak
is
for
certain.
the entire Cameroon. Speak for yourself.
No, you know, there's one thing. I think there's one thing that is certain about Cameroonians.
All right.
Cameroonians are football lovers. Cameroonians in the first place, they love football. And this is a competition that we are hosting since we lastly hosted it in 1972. So I think no matter the stage that Cameroon ends, as football lovers and as those that love African and all that love African talents, I think they will still be there to watch these talents display
Okay.
in their country.
Okay, I believe you. I believe you. I believe you. Oh, okay. Let me go quickly to the question about the local and foreigners. I have
Yes.
my bosses here. I have my bosses here, and I know they are more local. They have more local knowledge than me. But be it
Yeah.
as it may, um, I think Africa, we have come to a stage. We have come to a stage where we need to realize that if we want to really develop African football, we need to develop our leagues. We really need to develop our leagues
Hmm.
because see what is going on right now. I was thinking about it after yesterday when we were debating about the issue of okay call ups and maybe people are not answering call ups, and I was trying
Yeah.
to think about it. How many European players play outside of Europe? Where okay, if you want to say okay, you want to retaliate that okay, when it's time for European championships, European players playing in Africa will not release them. I was thinking about it. How many of them even play outside Europe? So, but we really need to we really need to develop our leagues because the development of of football on the African continent will be based on the quality of our leagues. Look at Europe, for example. One of the things that is making Europe boom is the fact that they have a strong league system, they have strong
Hmm.
competitions, they could bring different people from different cultures. And one thing people don't understand, what make European leagues stronger is not just European players. It's the fact that they can bring people from South America, they can bring people from North America, they can bring from Asia, they can bring from Africa. Over time, they've been able to learn their styles. It has been easy for them when it comes to World Cup qualifications. They can easily adapt to these football styles and beat these teams because they've had players coming from those regions, and that's one of the advantages of developing your league. So, and even if you look at it now, we're talking about Nigeria yesterday. We're saying, okay, we only have 13 people in camp. One of the reasons is that because they are coming from Europe, obviously. Look at Egypt, for example. Look at the number of people that are coming from their leagues. You know, so another advantage of having a good league system is the fact that you can have a stable national team. It is easier for players to camp. You can choose to camp players for 2 weeks, 1 week, without
Yeah.
the issue of traveling here and there and all those things. So
Yeah.
it's much easier. So I think it has come to the stage. Our leagues are not good enough. Yes, you have those that are better than the others. You can point to the North African leagues like Egypt, even the ones in Libya. You can point to the South African league. Those are the standards in African football. But then Nigeria, we need to do something about our league. We need to do something. Going to the Afcon and taking only one local player, and that local player is not, to me, that local player is not going to play. That local player is a goalkeeper, not going to play. So what I was saying is just like taking no local player. So I think we've got to that point that we really need to start thinking of how to develop our leagues. I think of the times that Nigeria has won the Afcon:
Yeah.
1918, 1994, 2013, or 2014. Is 2013? Those three times, local players played a massive role. Those three times, local players played massive role. The recent one that we just won under the late Stephen Kechi, we still remember the goal in the final that was scored by a local base player, Mba. So
Yeah.
we really need to think about what to do about our leagues. I think today I saw something about the issue of the referee that was beaten up and the referee association complaining and say they're going to
Mhm.
boycott matches. We should have gone past all these. These are not issues we're talking about in 2022. You know, I think I'll just leave it at that for now and leave it
Yeah.
to the groups
Thank
of
you,
the
Tolu.
local league to take over.
Yeah. Thank you, Tolu. Ahmed is here with us. Sir Ahmed, what's going on?
Yeah, yeah. Good evening. It's nice to be here.
Yeah,
It's
this will be your first time with us on this countdown show.
from the countdown.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, this is day 5, and I'm going to throw this question straight to you, Ahmed. From my own point of view, we are discussing this group: Guinea, Malawi, Senegal, and Zimbabwe. But with the look of things, from your own perspective about this AFCON, do you see it as a good way we can showcase Africa football? I mean, how do you see the pedigree of this AFCON from your own point of view? Is it huge compared to Euros, other continents competition? How do you see this AFCON? How's it to you?
Yeah. Thank you. Afcon is as good and as it has the same prestige as the Asian Cup or the um, Copa America or the European competitions. We boast of some of the best players in the world, and that is a fact. You see all the European club, running helter skelter to
Hmm.
keep those players. So
Yes.
that shows you the kind of pedigree and the class of players, we parade in Africa. But unfortunately, it is actually coming at a time when, you know, the Europeans or their clubs are in the thick of actions, still competing to win their various leagues or competing for some of the competitions. And if we take it against the time when the European Cup is being played and the Copa America is being played, you try to have some kind of, okay, how is it going to affect the clubs, which where these players get their livelihood from. The national team probably don't even pay, it's just peanuts they give these guys. And these guys actually rely on what they earn from their clubs. And so unfortunate, it has to come at the time when it's going to disrupt the competitions they are engaged in their respective clubs. So if you want to say that, put it against any competitions in the world, unfortunately, we are still being looked down upon by the Europeans, by the various clubs, and it is our problem. And we need to stand up. We need to stand up to the bullies. We need to stand up to the clubs to let them realize that, okay, we have our problems, but we are not your puppets. You know, and I think that is what we have done going ahead with this competition, and making sure that all our players are, coming back to feature in the tournaments. So that is what I have to say on that.
All right. Thank you so much, Sir Ahmed. Well, we're going to round off from this show tomorrow. Oh, Lord. So much noise everywhere. I don't know. Okay. Kunle,
Yes,
who do you
boss.
think is going to, from this, this is going to be my last question for today. Kunle, who do you think is going to come out from this competition? Who are you predicting? Nigeria? Am I right?
Nah, I think Nigeria is a long shot. I think
Is it
I
Nigeria?
don't. Nah, it's going to be. I see a Senegal, Algeria, or I see it between four countries: Senegal, Algeria, or let me say three. I'm not going to put Egypt in the mix
Okay.
because I don't think Egypt is a complete team. I think the team is centered on Salah, but when you talk about a complete team, so I would put it between either Senegal, Algeria, or what's it called, or this team, or Cameroon,
Okay.
the host. And for some awkward reason, even though
You
it
want
is new,
you want Ugoye to be happy that they are going to win.
yeah,
You
like
want him to be
bro,
happy.
I know it sounds bad, but I think
They don't have Eto anymore. There's no Eto. So why are we scared? No
yeah, but
Goma, no all
yes,
those.
they don't have
We are not
Come
they don't
on.
scared.
have
Don't
In
get
yes,
those
they don't
days,
have
I used
Cameroon
to
is
be
going
Eto.
out
scared
to the
of Cameroon.
quarterfinals,
In those days, I used to be
quarterfinals. Even
scared
the
of
boy
Cameroon.
knows that.
Yes, they don't have Eto, but if we're being realistic, like
He's
they
happy.
won it in
He's
20
even
they
smiling.
won it in 27. Yeah, but let's not forget that they won it in 2017 against an Egypt team that many were expecting to, when they reached the final, and they beat Egypt. And now, they are hosts.
Yes.
So home advantage could really play well for them. And I think let's not forget that I think after Egypt, they are the next most successful team with I think 5 titles.
Yeah,
So I
five.
mean,
Fine.
yeah, with five. So
Wow.
this one was
Wow. We
like
have to
it's
stop
like
that.
yeah, it's like this was giving
We
them a
have to
flat
stop
out
that.
go. Yeah, but aside them, I think I would give it to either Algeria or Senegal.
Um,
Senegal have been denied for so long.
let me go, Kunle, sorry.
So
Let me
yeah,
talk to Silas. Who do you think is, what's your prediction about this competition? Who do you think is going to win it?
Well, I
Let's
will not
start the
be
wildlife from there.
specific. I will not be specific on picking a particular winner. I think I'll still have to stick with two or three more countries in this regard. Take for
Okay.
example, Senegal, my number one, any time. I feel
Wow.
they have what it takes to nip it this time around. And then there's a team everybody is not looking at. It's Morocco.
Really?
Morocco, for obvious reasons, looking at their qualifiers, looking at their previous matches, their
Really?
style of play, and then there's this kind of unity in the squad. I feel Morocco too will have to go far if they put all this unity into place. And then for the host, Cameroon, you can never write them off. You
Oh,
cannot write them off
oh, boy,
when
you'll
it
be
comes to African
happy. Ah,
football. And then
That's the truth.
oh,
That's the truth.
you can't write them off when it comes to African football.
oh,
The strength is there, the energy level is there, and then they're playing at home again. they want to correct the error of 1972 or thereabouts, and then do something spectacular this time around. So I'm seeing Cameroon, Senegal, or Morocco. Any
All
of
right,
these
Tolu.
three will be good for
All
me.
right, Tolu. What's your own prediction? Who's going to win? What's
Before
going
I
to
name
win
my
out of this?
prediction, before I name my anyway, if Cameroon should win this cup, I owe you a bottle of wine. If Cameroon should win this cup, I'm so sure. My octopus has
you,
spoken.
you
My
sure?
octopus has spoken.
Just
Cameroon
keep
is
it.
not
It should be
winning
a
this.
cold one. I like it cold. I like it
Go.
Yeah, it's
cold.
in the fridge already. Don't worry.
Just keep it.
Okay, so
So,
I think I will go the line of Silas. We are still always watching. I won't pick just one team, but I have about 4 teams that are interesting me. Um, Senegal and Morocco, like Silas said, but I'm including in the mix Ghana, including Ghana in the mix, and I won't talk about Nigeria yet. So I'm including Cote d'Ivoire, Ghana, Cote d'Ivoire. Those 4 teams, I'm looking at them. I won't put them in the mix.
Hey,
yeah, saying
hi.
hi.
Hello.
Hey, how you doing?
So,
Well done.
All right.
Okay. So, yeah. See.
So I'm looking at those.
I have a young journalist in the house.
Yes.
All right.
Or probably Nigeria's next year, Kini. Who knows?
What? Now let me come straight to Ahmed. Ahmed, what do you think is
14.
going to? Oh, sorry,
Looking at-
Tolu, have you finished? Sorry.
Yeah, I will just winding it up and don't worry, the wine is cold already. Don't worry, but it's not going to be.
All right,
Definitely.
Ahmed, I'm coming straight to you. Who do you think? Sure, I'm coming to Ubuye. He's going to round up the show for us. But I'm coming straight to Ahmed. Who do you think is coming out of this competition? What's your prediction? Please tell us.
Yeah, I'm going to toe the line of the rest of the guys.
No,
But
no,
then
don't put
I'm going
Cameroon
to
there,
no, no, no.
please.
Cameroon is not going to be there.
Oh,
Cameroon is not going to be
thank you very
there,
much.
of course.
You're
Cameroon is not going to be
playing
there. So I'm tipping Senegal. I don't know why you're writing Egypt off. I think Egypt has the quality to go all the way.
Egypt.
And considering the fact that they are very, very technical players in Egypt, we have Salah, we have El Neni, the Arsenal guys. Believe me, Egypt is going to go all the way. I'm tipping Egypt, I'm tipping Senegal, Morocco, Algeria. Then, of course, I have to be patriotic. I think Nigeria will do
Nigeria.
well as well.
That is
Will
what I'm
do
talking
well.
about. That's
We
what
are
I'm
going to
talking
get
about.
at least we're going to get at least to the semi-finals. Worst case, we are
And
good
then
at
get the
getting to
bros
that
that we
point.
always have.
You might just be surprised this time that we are just going to take one
Ahmed,
step and get to the
Ahmed,
finals.
do me the honors, and tell me that Nigeria will knock Cameroon out. Just do me the honors.
Oh,
Yes,
yeah.
Nigeria
no.
will do that in the quarterfinals or
Thank
semi-finals.
you. Learn it
Yeah,
Watch
quick.
and see.
I
they
love
can only
it.
do it at that level, not the final level. I think at the level of the finals, we have enjoyed a better share. 3 trophies from Nigeria. 3
Don't
trophies
worry,
from
we are going
Nigeria.
to break the genes this time. We are going to break the genes this time. We are going to take
All right.
Cameroon out of the competition.
Sorry though, but can I disagree with something? I think
All right,
everyone
William.
has mentioned Morocco, but I want to disagree with Morocco. And naturally, yes, Morocco should be in that, because I think after Algeria, after Senegal, I think Morocco even have a bit of a complete team over Algeria, if I'm right. Honestly, maybe with the exception of Mahrez, I think Morocco have a better crop
Even
of
going with
players.
the qualifiers, they have a better side.
Yeah,
Yes.
but the problem
Complete
with
team.
Morocco is they always fumble when it matters the most. They have done this over and over again. So I am not going to tip them. Believe me, I was this close. I supported Morocco when they reached the Afcon final in 2004, because I think they really had a good tournament. But when they now got to the final, they messed it up. So I am sorry, I am not going to go with Morocco. They disappointed many times. I am not going to disappoint again.
All right, thank
Yes.
you, Kule, for that information.
But
Straight to
Kule, you're not going with Morocco, but you won't go
Yeah.
with Cameroon either.
I
Why
know.
not? You should go Cameroon.
Interesting.
I
All
don't
right,
want to go with them, but hey, let's give them the benefit of doubt as they are the hosts.
they're the
Yeah,
host. Okay, all
Okay, to
right.
the quarterfinals, right?
Let me
Yeah,
come
yeah, to the
straight
possibly,
to.
quarterfinal.
All right,
possibly.
sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys. Let me go straight to Mbuye because we are coming to the end of the program, the show. Mbuye, what is your prediction? Don't mention Cameroon for now.
I think look at I think I'll talk about Mali. I
Mali,
think
wow,
yes, Mali. I'm seeing
Mali,
Mali. Yeah, Mali. They are a side that I see reaching the finals and winning the
wow,
trophy. No, not winning
wow.
the trophy. If only you ask me to keep Cameroon aside. But if I'm to put Cameroon in, therefore we'll be beaten in the finals by Cameroon. But I think I also like to paint a picture on this Pool B. I think in Pool B, where we have Senegal, Guinea, Malawi, and Zimbabwe, all these countries, none of them have ever won the Afcon. None of them have ever won the Afcon.
Mali, wow,
You have Senegal that have had that this will be their 16th appearance. They have been finalists twice, that's in 2002 and 2019. They made their debut in 1965. They have been in the semi-finals 5 times and in the finals 2 times. They have the likes of Mani. They have played a total of 69 games in the Afcon, winning 23, 14 draw and 23 defeats, and also scored
wow,
a total of 69 goals and conceding 54. And when we look at Guinea, the national popularly known as the national elephants, look at them. They have been at the quarterfinals on 4 editions. That's 2004, 2006, 2008, and 2015. They made their debut in 1974, and this will be their 13th appearance as far as this competition is concerned. Their best performance was in 1976 when they were runners up behind champions Morocco. And I think so far in their journey in the AFCON, they have had a total of 43 games, 12 wins, 16 draws, and 15 defeats, and scored a total of 59 goals and conceding 63, which shows that when it comes to their defense, it's very, very shocking all the years. Okay, look at the
yeah,
level of Malawi. Malawi, the Flames of Malawi, they have never crossed the group stage. This is their third appearance. They have never crossed the group stage. Their only victory in the competition, in the AFCON competition, came on January 11, 2010, where they were able to beat Algeria 3 goals to 0. And I think so far they are journey in this competition, where they started in 1984. They have played 6 games, one victory, one defeat, and four defeats and one draw. Scored a total of 6 goals and conceding 11. Look
can you
at
imagine?
Zimbabwe, the Warriors of Zimbabwe. They have never
Mm,
crossed the group stage. They have registered 2 victories in the competition, and these 2 victories for Zimbabwe came against Algeria and Ghana. And also in all the 4 editions that we have taken part in, they always end at the bottom of the table, which shows that they have never ended the group stage at the third place. They always end the group stage at the bottom of the table. And so far, since making their debut in 2004, they have played 12 games, 2 wins, 2 draws, and 8 defeats. They have scored just 13 goals and have suffered 27. And this gives a picture of a group that nobody there has ever celebrated winning the AFCON trophy. So I
mm,
think it's going to be a group where you have, I'll put it in quote, the have-nots that will be struggling to come out from a group of the have-nots and might be meet the haves, like the Egypt, Cameroon, that have won the competition, Cote d'Ivoire, Ghana, Nigeria. Those are the halves. And I think this particular group will be looking forward to qualify from there and face those that have tested victory as far as the AFCON is concerned.
all right, fantastic. We want to come to the end of this program. Thank you guys for showing up. Thank you, Mbuye, for the fantastic update from Cameroon from your side. Tomorrow we go again. This is going to be day 6. We're getting closer and closer to the competition. From the arrival, it's Nigeria on ground now. Nigerian team, that's Super Eagles.
Nigeria, according to information, the Nigeria team they are supposed to leave Nigeria at 8 p.m. local time.
Oh,
So I think
okay.
it's not yet 8 p.m. So I'm going by the program, and that means they are still in Nigeria.
Oh, okay. Okay, it's not far anyway, so we'll get there. We'll get there. Please welcome them when they're around. Give them some apple and everything. All right. Thank you so much, Ugwe. We'll
We'll
see.
definitely do that.
Yeah, we're looking forward to seeing you tomorrow. Thank you so much. All right, see you. Tolu, we couldn't see a his today. I think he's scared of scared of you or something. Oh my
No
goodness.
problem. I'll wait for him tomorrow. I'll wait for him every day in the shows.
Ha! Now
All right.
wow.
Now, wow. All right, Tolu, thank you so much for coming around. We're so glad to have you.
Thank you.
Go again tomorrow. All right. See you tomorrow. Kunle, thank you so much. We
Yeah,
have a
yeah.
lot to discuss about this.
Thanks, boss.
Calm down, keep doing what we're doing. We,
Yeah, definitely.
our
There's really a
subscribers,
lot to
they're
talk
growing
about.
up. Yeah, there's a lot to talk about.
Yeah, and it's really massive, and yeah, there's really a lot to talk as far as African football is
Football is
concerned.
concerned. Yeah, there's a
Because
lot,
because many
lot,
things.
and lot.
Yeah, because many of the things that happen in African football are they're not happening in isolation.
Mm.
It's largely they are part of things that are happening in the larger society. Like that incident of the referee slapping
Slap.
someone slapping a referee.
Mm.
It's part of things that happen in the larger society where people do not seem people want to show that they have power because you want to show your discontent. The next thing for you is to get violent
Yeah.
and take matters into your own hands. And we see this kind of attitudes even with our law enforcement
Mm-hmm.
officers, where rather than them carry out their duties, they are harassing people and things like so. It's
Yeah.
part of something that is happening in the larger society. And I personally say something that for football to change, things are going to start changing in the larger community first
Mm.
before it will now reflect on football. And without that happening, I'm sorry, I think all these problems they're just going to keep happening.
Well, Kunle, that's another thing. Me and you, we are Manchester United fan. We have a lot to talk about in
The,
There's a lot of
yeah,
chaos right now, but because of our show,
nah,
we just have to
nah,
leave
don't
it
worry.
for now. So I think we're going
Yeah,
to look at whereby we continue to do our shows on the EPL and other leagues, at the same time. So, but right now, it's all about Afcon. Kunle, I want to thank you
absolutely.
for coming. Thank you so much. We go
Thanks
again
so,
tomorrow. That will be day
thanks so much,
6. Am I
boss.
right? I think day
Yes,
6.
absolutely. Day
Yes.
six. Yes, yes.
All right. Thank you so much, Kunle. See you tomorrow. All right. Thank you, viewers. I want to appreciate everyone that's contributed to this show. Thank you so much. Today is our countdown, day 5. If you're watching this video for the first time, this is Intercontinental Sport TV. It's all about African. It's all about us. It's all about our sport. We want to do a lot of things in our sport, project it, make it fine, make it colorful. So it's a community we are building. It's not going to be only football. It's not going to be only soccer. So it's going to be every kind of sport. Those people that are home based, also foreign based, we want to showcase every one of us. We want to celebrate them, what they're doing for this continent at large. So tomorrow we go again. Will be countdown 6. There's so much to go into. And on this channel, we'll also be doing a watch along and fans' reaction of a most fantastic game. The game of the day will be doing that. That's watch along. We'll be doing that, and also I think preview and review. We'll also be doing that as well on each for each country's game. So it's everything on this channel. So we are not leaving any stone unturned. We're going to do the needful, showcase everybody. So tell your friends, subscribe to this channel. We're growing. It's a community. Your opinion is very important. We are not going to put our own opinion on anybody's opinion. Come subscribe and put the likes on the button of the video, and as well, chat. You can tell us what you want us to talk about. Drop your comment, which is very very important. So on the same time tomorrow, 12 o'clock from my home side. Um, I would like to say thank you every one of you watching this video. Thank you so much. At the same time tomorrow. I'm out of here.